So, Jussie Smollett was found guilty, of course, for lying about the alleged incident. He said that, it was racially motivated hate crime. So much evidence came out against him about lying, videos of him rehearsing what they were going to do and hiring the people he actually knew and been seen with before. And all I can say is dumb. That's the dumbest thing. That's one of the dumbest things, because that's not really the dumbest, just for lying. But that's so dumb. Jesse, you were on Empire, you know, being on Empire all those years, you were on there singing, dancing, writing music, playing music. You could have took what you had, your star power from that show, moved it over to another show, or you could have made music, or you could have wrote music. You could have did things and worked with your sister Journey. Why would you why would you do something like that? Ruin your reputation, ruin your family's name, because if y'all don't know, the whole Smollett family has been on TV before. They had a show back in the day on ABC, Family, back when it was TGIF. This is 90s. They had a show with all of the siblings. It's a lot of them. All the siblings were on a show, TGIF, on ABC in the 90s. So they're not new to any type of fame, being on TV, none of that. And as you all may know, his sister Journey, she's completely thriving TV shows, movies. We've seen her in a lot of stuff. She goes all the way back to Full House days. She was one of Michelle's little friends on Full House. Now, like I said, you ruin your reputation, ruin your family name, ruin your acting reputation, apart from your personal reputation. You ruined your acting career, ruined your potential musical career, maybe. Maybe you may come across some people who may be like, you know what, maybe we want to give you a second chance. Maybe, fingers crossed, but you decided to do something like this because you needed attention, maybe? You didn't get enough attention? Were you jealous of another sibling who got more attention to you? Um, you didn't get enough airtime on Empire? I mean, you were the gay son on the show. Okay, so you have the gay fans, you have the straight fans. And you go through things on the show pertaining to the LGBTQ community. Attention, could have used that platform for other events. Hello. Different pride events. You could have been there performing, singing, being a part. So you give all that up, potentially gives all that up to say that you were attacked. You were attacked and you walk home. Well, you go out to get food in the middle of the night. Was it the Subway that he was trying to get? First of all, it made no sense, because who goes out to get Subway in the middle of the night? If anything, I know maybe he was in New York. I forgot where he was. But I'm from the South now. If we in the middle of the night trying to get something to eat, we finna go run by a fast food joint with a drive-through and a hot Waffle House. We not finna walk nowhere unless you don't have a car. And I'm sure he can afford a car. Or there is Uber. You could hire somebody to deliver food to you. Hello. Because you are somewhat of a celebrity. You're well known to some demographic of people. So I would say, for me, if I was a celebrity, somewhat, either grade C, grade D, wherever he was, um, in the middle of the night walking by myself, supposedly walking by myself, I would not do that. Um, People rob regular people who are broke. So what would someone, if it was a real crime that happened, what would they have really done to you? That's what made his whole story so not believable. You in the middle of the night trying to get food, you walking, and you say this happened. First of all, we're in year 2021. Now, I think the crime happened, was it 2019, 2020? Whenever it happened, it haven't been that long ago. It's taken a long time to get to trial, but it's happened in the last 3-4 years. I know that much. Um, we are in the years of some of the best technology there is. AI, of course. You can literally walk down the street and cameras pose here, pose there, cameras through people's storefronts. They're capturing you wherever you're going. So eyes are on you. Big Brother, they say Big Brother AI is on you wherever you go. If you got attacked down the sidewalk somewhere, first of all, someone would see it. They would see you coming and going, in which I think they did. If you got beat up, attacked, you would be staggering, maybe limping. You wouldn't just be able to walk home with a noose around your neck, and I guess in your report, you walked home with the noose around your neck, and you called the police with it still on your neck. Was there even a mark where it was? He's really light skinned. Was there even a bruise? Maybe he did bruise. Maybe he did real, real, real tight and was like, let me make a mark. Anyway, y'all, these people, whether you're A, B, C, D, E, F, G celebrity, you are on these shows, TV, making music, and y'all do some of the dumbest stuff. All I can think about is if I made what you made on that TV show. I could just imagine how much of my mortgage I would pay, how much of my house I would pay off, my student loans I would pay off, credit card off. But to you, that's not, the money you making ain't good enough. The notoriety you're getting for being on the show, from working with Terrence Howard to Taraji P. Henson to every other, A and B celebrity on the show, this is what you choose to do with your time. I still say because you needed attention, because ain't nobody gonna, why else would somebody pull a stunt like this? I don't understand it. You see all these people on TV with all this money, they doing work, doing movies, doing shows, and they just do some dumb stuff, and you just be like, why can't you just live your life and be peaceful? Go to work, be in the movies, do the shows, go home, live a peaceful life. Why is that so hard for some folks? You have literally everything. Almost, at least, well, to the naked eye, you have almost everything. What else did you want? Like I said, you had a platform, you know, you could have did work for the LGBTQ. You could have did other platforms on, diseases and how to, be yourself and be okay with who you are. in different other settings, on sets, on TV shows. You could do motivational speaking to young children who want to be actors, speaking to adults, who've been actors, speaking to people, who have children, very little children, because, you have done work growing up in that type of limelight where your name is known. Working on Empire could have branched off into your own musical thing. Could have sung, produce music, write music, play music. I'm sure you come across many producers on the show you could have worked with, you networking. Was it worth it? That's all I'm gonna ask before I go, y'all. Was it worth it, Jussie?